Welcome back, welcome back, and welcome back. Today we are going to make an Italian brunch torte. Yes, we are. We're going to use these sheets here. I've got 2 cans. The roasted bell peppers, the Italian seasoning. I'm going to use some of my beautiful butter sauce that you know I love so much. We're going to use some salami. I'm going to use smoked turkey breast. I'm going to use some ham, 6 eggs, some sliced provolone, and then this Italian style seasoning here. Italian style cheese. All right, here we go. Preheat that oven to 350. We're getting ready to start baking. I'll be right back. All right, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to spray this pan. You can use a square pan, you can use a circular pan, but I want mine circular because of what I want it to look like when it's done. But either one will do just fine, okay? So we're going to get this baby in here. And I prefer the sheets when I'm baking sometimes, simply because when you use the sheets, you can stretch it out more, you can cut it up a little bit, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to spread her out. I'm going to pat her down, fix that hole I made. But if you have to, you can always go ahead, and we want it down. We want it all the way down, okay? All right? So if you got to fold it over a little bit, that's fine too. Okay? Yes, that's my daughter talking. Absolutely. That is her yapping. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven just like this. Okay? We're going to put it in the oven. We're going to bake it until it gets brown. We're going to do it for about 15 minutes, okay? All right? I'm just trying to flatten that out as much as I can. If you have one of those little pastry rollers, that would be good, but I don't have one that'll fit in here. So, we're going to make do what we have with what God blessed us with. All right? So, I'm going to get this in the oven, bake it on 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. Let's get it baking. I'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and put these in a measuring cup, not because I want to measure them, but because it'd be easy to pour. So I'm going to go ahead and, let me go ahead and break those up. It's just going to make it real easy to pour. You don't have to use a measuring cup, but it's going to make the pouring real easy. And then I use that fork. All right, get another one. And I'm going to put some of those peppers in there. I'm going to put it in with this mixture here. Don't care if a little bit of that juice gets in there. That is just fine. So I'm going to use about half of this jar. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and go in with this cheese. And I would say probably about a half a cup of cheese as well. And then we're going to give that a little zhuzh. And then this mixture is ready. One of the other things that I didn't show you that I do have that we're going to use on this, well, in this, is some sauteed mushrooms and spinach. Just put it in a pan with a little bit of olive oil. I would say a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Saute up the spinach. Then when the spinach is almost done, put the mushrooms in. That's all I did here. And added a little bit of garlic salt. About 2 tablespoons of garlic salt. Because I didn't do that on camera. I'm using this because this is a side dish that I had previously. And I'm just going to add it to it while I make some more when I've already got some made up. So we're just waiting on our crust to come out. As soon as it's done, we'll get to the next step. I'll be right back. One other thing that I didn't show you, we need to put about, I would say, let me just open this all the way up. I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons. That looks about right. Of the seasoning, of the Italian seasoning in it, okay? But that's the one thing I didn't put in here. You can add pepper at this point if you want to. And a dash of salt, but don't put too much if you have to use some salt. Because, you know, all that meat, that spinach, The meat alone, all right, will be enough of the salt factor. All right, I'll be back. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put down some of this hard salami. I'm going to go all the way around and see what happens when you don't flatten it all the way. That's okay. Do we care? No. Is it still going to be edible? Absolutely. Is it going to be still delicious? You better believe it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to put a whole layer of this down. And you can mix and match this any way you want to. You can put down pepperoni. You can use roast beef. You can use anything you want. It's your meal, your rules, your kitchen. Put anything you want. Okay? Whatever cold cut combination you want to use, that's what you use. This is what I use. This is what we like in my house. Okay? Then we're going to go down with some of that ham. Let me tell you, yum, yum, and yum. Go all the way to your edges. Make sure you fill that all the way up. Those slices are pretty thin. But that's all right. We're going to work it out. I'm going to go in with that turkey. And we're going to go all the way around with it as well. I'm telling you, a delicious brunch. This can be breakfast. It can be whatever you want it to be. Pull some more of that out. And once you try this, you will absolutely love it. You will love it. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go in with some of that spinach. I'm going to spread it all about. I'm just going to go ahead and put it all in here. You can do this in layers. And I should have used another pan for this, but I don't care. This is going to work out just fine. It's going to do just what I need it to do. Be absolutely delicious. And you can use fresh spinach. You don't even have to cook the spinach if you don't want to. I just choose to cook mine. Okay? Now I'm going to go in some of that cheese. Provolone is the best cheese to use when you're going to be baking something, simply because it holds up to the heat. Okay? And I mean it holds up. It doesn't get real gooey like Velveeta and those other cheeses. It really holds up. We're going to go in with that egg mixture. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Just going to put it all in there. See, my pan needs to be a little bit bigger because I made it as if I'm making a double back. But you know what? She gonna work it out. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit more meat on top of this. I'll pull some more out the bag. And I'm going in with that turkey first. Yes, I am. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Gigi's trying to get her 1,000. Trying to get monetized here. And I'd appreciate any help that you all can give me. I truly do. That's an extra slice there. Get some more of this ham in here. And then we're going to bake this for about an hour. Yes, we are. It's going to take about that length of time. Got to make sure that egg gets cooked. Got to make sure that meat is good and yummo. Yes, we do. Put a little bit of cheese on there again. Everything tastes better with a little cheese in it. Got to open up this other package. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Put that on in there. I'm telling you, this is delicious, and it's very filling. I normally put mine out with a little bit of fruit. That's all you need. That's all you need. I'm gonna put some pepperoni down. I said pepperoni, but I meant salami. Then we're gonna put our crust on top of this, and we're done. And that's it. But like I said, if you can make this definitely in smaller layers, just don't use as much at one time as I did. And you can layer it up kind of like a lasagna. It's delicious. You want to make sure your flavors are there. All right? Alright, I'm going to put this meat and stuff in the refrigerator. Then I'm going to come back and put the crust on top. Hold on. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. I cut it in half to make it a little bit easier for me to do my little circle thing here. Get it on there just right. Okay, and like I said, we're going to put this in the oven for about an hour. Now, if your crust starts browning too much, put some foil over it. It'll slow down the browning process just a little bit for you until the rest of this is all good and done. Okay? Get a knife and cut this piece here. I think that's all we're going to need right there. There we go. I'm going to put a little piece there. And you can brush this if you want, but I'm not. I'm just going to put this baby on in here. But before I put it in here, one of the advantages to having a glass dish, I want you to see what it looks like. I'll be right back. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. And all of that is getting ready to be baked. And it is going to be absolutely delicious. 350 for about an hour. But if the crust starts browning up too much for you, put some foil over it. But we need to let her go for 45 minutes to an hour. All right, I'll be back. And there she is. 1 hour in the oven. Look at all those layers. Do you see that? Yum, yum. I'm telling you, you better make some. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You're going to get to see Gigi next time. Yummo. Take care, you guys.
Are you ready for phase 1?